They did beat Ohio State, but they lost to Stanford. They got blown out by Utah, who's clearly the better team both times. They got beaten down by Oklahoma. They got beaten down by Oklahoma in the bowl game. So again, that goes by the quarterback can't really throw the ball up the field. The defense isn't really good.
Okay, well, I am not a super Bo Nix fan, but I think the Oregon Ducks can do enough to take the North.
Let's go.
It's like a reboot. They're trying it again. Last year, they beat Ohio State, made it to the Pac 12 championship, and came up short. So now they're going to reboot with new head coach Dan Lanning, Auburn transfer Bo Nix, of course. See if that's a slight upgrade at quarterback. Could be more than slight. We'll see under the new coach. And the offensive line is pretty solid. Schedule's not super easy, but for the majority of the Pac-12 teams, they should be able to take care of most of the ones they play. They don't play USC this year, and the Utah game is at home. So I'll give them the nod there.
Don's giving them the nod. All right. So let me just go ahead and say it. I'm not a Bo Nix hater. I'm really not. The guy has shown flashes, of being a really good quarterback, very poised quarterback. And now he's going to go to a school where it's going to be a bunch of speed, and they're going to freestyle this year.
Yep.
So what are we missing here? Mario Cristobal, right? What else are we missing? Kayvon Thibodeau. Those are the two pieces. And then the running back, what's his name? CJ Verdell. Outside of that, they pretty much got everybody else on that Oregon offense. Doesn't matter who the coach is. They've always had success. I mean, you had Chip Kelly, you had Willie Taggart, you had Mario Cristobal. And we always said that Oregon is going to rule the North until proven otherwise. They have to stop the losing teams that they shouldn't lose to. I don't know if you guys have seen some of the games that they've played. But ever since 2015, Oregon has had one loss to a team that finished with a losing record in every year but 2019. And even that powerhouse lost because it didn't show up at Oregon State until it was too close. When was the last time Clemson lost to a team that finished with a losing record? 2009. Alabama? 2006. This is absolutely ridiculous. And I think that's their Achilles heel right there. They're going to have that high octane defense. They got Noah Sewell back, who possibly is going to be the number one linebacker in the country. Let's just call it what it is. They're going to have that nasty defense like they always do. I don't even think it's close. I think they're going to take this by the coattail, and they're just going to drag teams in the North, and keep it moving. But I think there is one team that we'll get to later that I think is just better all the way around. I think pretty much everybody knows who I'm going to pick. If you've been watching us long enough, I've been saying that these guys have been choke artists for a very, very long time. But I think this year they go ahead and get it done. So, Coach, who you got in the Pac-12 North?
It's not even a question, and I'm gonna elaborate on the team that had a losing record that they did lose to last year was Stanford. That's who they lost to last year. Because I did the game straight up on live stream, and Kayvon Thibodeau got ejected out the game for that roughing the passer penalty. That moved them down. That moved them down towards the goal line. They lost on a game-winning touchdown. So one of this team that he was alluding to that they lost to last year with a losing record was Stanford. They get beat by Stanford. They got dominated by Utah both times, not two times, both times. I thought Oregon was the most underrated top 10 team last year. But again, I think Bo Nix is an upgrade over Anthony Brown with the quarterback that they had last year. I thought he's an upgrade far as what they was. CJ Fidel did get hurt late stages of last year. He got hurt in the Stanford game. He got hurt, matter of fact, in the Stanford game last year. Renee Sewell is a pretty decent linebacker. Anthony Brown just didn't throw the ball up the field a lot last year. He had only 20 touchdowns, 8 interceptions overall last year in the passing game. The rushing attempts were basically their bread and butter with Travis Dye, CJ Fidel. Travis Dye started getting the load of the carries because CJ Fidel did get hurt in the Stanford game a lot. They did beat Ohio State, but they lost to Stanford. They got blown out by Utah, who's clearly the better team both times. They got beaten down by Oklahoma. They got beaten down by Oklahoma in the bowl game. So, again, that goes by the quarterback can't really throw the ball up the field. The defense isn't really good. Time possession 29.46 of time possession for that. Lost fumbles, they had 16. They had 16 fumbles. They lost 6 fumbles. Turnover ratio was 9 for them. Total interceptions were 8. Yes, he didn't throw the ball down the field a lot, but he did make some mistakes in the Utah game. In the championship game, he made 2 ridiculous turnovers, was just unacceptable for Anthony Brown. The rushing attack, they was over 2,000 yards, 2,800 yards on the ground last year. So again, I got Oregon. I think Bo Nix is just an upgrade at the quarterback position over Anthony Brown, but I got Oregon, man. I think they're still going to be good. I think they're going to do good enough to win this division. But, as everybody said, I don't got them in the Pac-12 overall, but I got them in the division.
So, Micah Pittman, who transferred to Florida State, which I'll take him gladly. That's Michael Pittman's brother, little speedy guy, man. He said that he transferred because of the way that they were running the ball and that just had a running offense, and that, they would have been more successful moving forward if they would have had just, included some more passing or mix it up in the passing game, having such a weapon. And then he transfers to Florida State, and guess where he goes? To Mike Norvell's offense, where we run the ball more than pass the ball. So I don't understand why he wanted to transfer to us, but apparently Mike Norvell is saying that, hey, we're going to get you more involved in the passing game than at Oregon. But now they bring on a passing quarterback in Bo Nix. Who's kicking himself right now? Sucks for him, but